Hello, how's everyone doing today? Um, welcome. This is the 4th of October, and hello. How's everyone doing? And this is our first group class, voice class of October. So exciting. So let's go ahead and get started. You'll probably hear or say, oh, there's Lucy behind me. Okay, let's go ahead and start by just sort of getting warmed up a little bit. Let's start by warming up our jaws a little bit. Just sort of massage your jaws here around the side. There you go. Just sort of release those jaw muscles a little bit. Now sort of open your mouth wide and then close it. Let's do that one more time. Big open and then close it. Good. As we do your neck to one side and then the other side, kind of back and forth a little bit, and then look down and then look up. There you go. Now bring your shoulders around a little bit. Let's loosen those shoulders. There you go. I've been a long week and it's only Monday. How's that possible? Okay, now roll them the other way. Now reach out to your side. Reach out this way, over this way, and then all the way up. This one's kind of tricky. And then over. There you go. Just opening up your whole chest and abdomen area. Okay, so let's go ahead and I want to talk to you a little bit about the mechanism of breathing. We're going to work on our breath support and control tonight. Learn some exercises working on breath. Okay, so here we go. So the first thing we're going to do after you get your body warmed up and nice and loose and ready to go, first thing I'm going to do is talk to you about your breath. Now, you see this little toy, it looks like a little toy, it kind of is. I call it a manipulative, but notice that this opens in a circle. See, it opens like this. And that's how your abdomen opens. Let me stand up and show you. And that's how you open up when you breathe. Your lungs are back here. They're not up here. So when you breathe, that air goes into your back area, not into your chest. So when you're think of breathing into your whole tummy back, that whole area. It's not here. You don't want a high chest when you breathe. You want to breathe in and you feel it down here, but you actually breathe in your back. Your lungs are actually protected in the back by your rib cage. Yes, I know, a little anatomy lesson today. So when you breathe, have a nice relaxed breath and think of your whole abdomen all the way around doing this, opening up fully like this. So take a nice yawny breath in. And then let it out. There you go. Take another nice yawny breath in. And let it out. Now, can you do a nice big yawn? There you go. Yawning really opens up your jaw, everything going down, and relaxes everything. And also, it brings in a really large amount of oxygen because everything is all relaxed. So let's do a little bit of breathing. Follow my buzzing beat. Take a nice relaxed breath in. There you go. Okay, so I'm going to do a bunch of exercises with you today. So if you're catching this on the replay, if you're catching this live, I'm moving along pretty fast. These exercises you can do repetitively. Just rewind it because we're going to do this one more time. Just rewind it so you're filling up with air and bzzz, and making a voiced buzz. Okay, so one more time. Breathe in. There you go. All in one breath. So another exercise that I like to do uses a simple little pinwheel. You can get these at the dollar store. I got these online and I thought that it was just going to be a couple of them. It was like a jillion of them, and you have to put together, and they're like a bunch of different pieces. So if you can buy them already put together, please do. It's a little bit easier. So I like using this pinwheel because mine's a little bit bent, but that's okay. Oh dear. Um, you can control the amount of air, and you can visually see it by using the pinwheel. So when you take your air in, just what we did just now, we weren't controlling our air. We were just going up and down and up and down and up and down. So this time we're going to let air out, and then we're only going to let a little air out. We're going to let more air out, and then only a little air out. Think of holding a hose, right? Remember when you were a kid and you would like hold the hose with your finger and squirt really far at people? Well, it's sort of the same idea. We're going to let more water out or less water out, but we're going to be using air. So watch what I do. Now that's all in one breath. So I'm going to show you again. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see how I'm blowing on it. And then you can do the same. And if you don't have a pinwheel, that is perfectly fine. Just practice doing this, letting more air out and less air out. Watch. And then fill up like that and do it again. Okay, so here we go. I'm breathing in. Nice, relax. Notice my chest did not lift in the air at all. So watch again. So sometimes slow, sometimes fast. This may seem like a toy, and it kind of is, or a garden decoration. And again, it is, but it's also used for vocal study. So if you're catching this on the replay, or if you're watching this the first time, when you get to this part, do this exercise several times, and really start to get a feel for. And you'll feel yourself running out of air, and that's okay. That's the whole point, and you want to keep building that until your lungs start getting stronger and stronger. We've all been sitting around for 2 years, so it's time to start building these muscles again. Okay, so I want to start, jump right ahead and do a tongue twister. Each class, I'll give a new tongue twister. I'm going to give you a really easy one this time. Purple paper people. Let me say that again. Purple paper people. There we go. Purple paper people. So let's say it together slowly. We're going to do it 5 times slowly. 1, 2, ready, go. Purple paper people. 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 There we go. So we are going to do that a little bit faster this time. Let me grab this bell before it drives me insane. Okay, so we're going to get a little bit faster and a little bit faster each time. The joy of kittens. Okay, let's go a little bit faster. 1, 2, ready, go. Purple paper people, purple paper people, purple paper people, purple paper people, purple paper people. Phew, okay. So that was a little bit faster. Now let's go a little bit faster. 1, 2, even faster. 1, 2, ready, go. Purple paper people, purple paper people, purple paper people, purple paper people, purple paper people. There you go. So start it slow. Do it 5 times in a row slowly. The idea is to make sure you're still using good diction even when you're going quickly. Don't just go purple paper people, purple paper people, purple paper people. We want to hear the P's and the L's and the R, all of the vowels and consonants, okay? So, purple paper people. Okay. Let's see. Excellent. Okay, so I'd like to explore vowels with you a little bit today. In the singing world, we have several vowels that are super duper important in the way that we pronounce them. And then from there, we sort of run the gamut of how we do it. But we have what we call the pure vowels, P-U-R-E, the pure vowels. And that's just what we call them because there's no diphthong. In the English language, we use diphthongs a lot. What do I mean by a diphthong? You. Do you hear that little shadow vowel? Let's see another diphthong. I. I. Which vowel is that? Ah or E? Exactly. It's two vowels in one. There we go. So ah or E. There you go. So I'm gonna go ahead and start this again. So ah or E. So if I were singing the word I would sing it on the ah vowel, and the E, which is the diphthong, would come on at the very end. So I'm dreaming. So I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, for instance. I would sing on an ah vowel. I'm dreaming. Yeah, just like that. And put that diphthong, which is the E part of the vowel, on the end. And we'll do that more and more, and you'll get more and more examples of that. Child, that's another good example. Child. We would sing it. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Child. And you put the diphthong, it's the ah vowel, child, and you put the E at the end. So that's what a diphthong is. So right now we're going to learn the pure vowels that don't have any diphthong. Mi, me, ma, mo, mu. So I put a little M in front of it. It's really E, E, A, O, U. Let me do that again. E, E, A, O, U. And again. E, E, A, O, U. And you will get this as a video, and you can go back and review these pure vowels. E, E, A, O, U. There's only 5. Okay, and they're absolutely pure. So here we go. We're going to put an M in front of it. Mi, me, ma, mo, mu. It's not mo. There's not an extra vowel there. It's not may. There's no Y. It's me. Mi, me, ma, mo, mu. So really work on that. It's hard for me too. It's easier for me when I'm singing it. So let's see how that works for you. Mi, me, ma, mo, mu. We'll go a little bit slow. 1, 2, ready, sing. Mi, me, ma, mo, mu. We'll go up a little bit. Mi, me, ma, mo, mu. Mi, me, ma, mo, mu. It's Charlie looking for his bell. Mi, me, ma, mo, mu. 2 more. Mi, me, ma, mo, mu. Mi, me, ma, mo, mu. There you go. So mi is like meat. Me is like chaotic. A is like father. O is like obey. U is like to. So if you guys would like for me to, if y'all want me to put this down in writing for you on a PDF, I'll go ahead and send it to you this week. That's no problem. These pure vowels and what they sound like, how to pronounce them. Sometimes it helps to see it, I think. Okay, so let's go down a little bit. We were doing it all on one note. So now we are going to do it going down one by one. Mi, me, ma, mo, mu. Mi, me, ma, mo, mu. Okay, here we go. Mi, me, ma, mo, mu. There you go. Mi, me, ma, mo, mu. Up a little higher. Mi, me, ma, mo, mu. A little higher. Here we go. Mi, me, ma, mo, mu. A little higher. One more. Mi, me, ma, mo, mu. There you go. Okay, excellent. So, some of you have had classes before, either theory class or voice class, and you've gone over the solfege symbols before. Let's go over those again today. We will use them sometimes we won't, but I think it's good to know, and they're fun. So it's good to know and it's fun, so that's why we're going to do it. So these are the solfege symbols that you probably know from The Sound of Music, Do a Deer. We're gonna sing that too in a second. So here we go. Let's learn those symbols. Do, re, mi. Let's do that again. Do, that's a fist. Boop, boop, like you're gonna pop each other. That's a fist. Do, re. That's like the top of a house or a church steeple, kind of a pointed roof. Mi, it goes flat. Do, whoops, there we go, it was out of the screen. Do, re, mi. Fa is, that's awful. Fa is pointing down. Sol, peekaboo. It's like a fence. La, it's like your claw. Ti, you're pointing up because you're almost back to do. You're not going to remember all of these hand signs today. That's okay. We're going to go over them weekly, and we'll use them a lot. It helps you really learn how to sight read. So we're going to do these hand signs far before we try to learn how to sight read on actual music. So it's a lot trickier vocally than it is for, say, an instrument, because you have to sort of pluck your notes out of the sky. So we're going to learn how to find our notes with solfege and our hands first. So let's go ahead and try this. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, point up, do. Let's go backwards. I'll talk you through it this time. Do, ti, pointing up, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Now let's do some little fun things. Do, do, do. So that's called an octave. That's the one big thing we'll learn today with your do, do, do. Now let's start it higher. Do, do is now on C. Here we go. Do, do, do. Let's do that again. Here we go. Do, do, do. Excellent. Rewind this, kind of learn how to how to go straight through the scale, up, forward, ascending and descending, up and down. Let's do just do through sol. Do. You ready? Do is here. Do. Here we go. 1, 2, ready. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, fa, mi, re, do. There you go. And when you're doing your warm-ups, you're not trying to sound pretty. You're just trying to find your way around. Now, one more warm-up that also happens to be a song. And let me find it real quick. It is right here. So I'm going to do a little screen share with you so that you can see my, oh, let me make it a little bit bigger. There you go. So you can see these words. I'm going to go ahead and play through this for you once. Some of you, this will be brand new. So let me go ahead and play the melody for you once. It's hot chocolate season. So, chocolate, chocolate, hot and steamy. Pour that chocolate in my cup. Chocolate, chocolate, smooth and creamy. Don't be stingy. Fill it up. And then the second verse, would you add a whipped cream dollop? Slop it in and do not stop. Would you like your sweet hot chocolate with marshmallows on the top? And then it goes back to chocolate, chocolate, hot and steamy. Warms me up from nose to feet. Chocolate, chocolate, smooth and creamy. Lovely winter chocolate treat. If you're anything like me, I drink hot chocolate all year round. So I'll sing along with you softly, but let's go ahead and learn this. And this is a nice warm up to do. And it is a free resource from the Full Voice Workshop, the workbook. And this is one of the free resources from Nikki Loney and Donna Rodenizer. And they put out some really, really great educational pieces. And this is one of the warm-ups. This is a really fun warm-up. So without further ado, chocolate, chocolate, hot and steamy. Pour that chocolate in my cup. Chocolate, chocolate, smooth and creamy. Don't be stingy, fill it up. Would you add some whipped cream dollop? Slop it in and do not stop. Would you like your sweet hot chocolate with marshmallows on the top? Chocolate, chocolate, hot and steamy. Warms me up from nose to feet. Chocolate, chocolate, smooth and creamy. Lovely winter chocolate treat. Excellent. So, you can go to, I will actually leave a link to Full Voice, but I will leave a PDF for it too. But you can just rewind this on YouTube because this will be published on YouTube. Just rewind it. And this is a great, really great warm-up. It's a really great warm-up to do. I have several songs that I use for warm-ups. This is one of them. I also use, and we're going to do it right now, Do, Re, Mi from The Sound of Music. And then I'm going to go over a little bit of, teach you some Italian words because we're going to learn an Italian warm-up. So without further ado, I'm going to play through Do, Re, Mi for you once. I'm just going to play the ending and then we'll go ahead and sing it together. I think most people probably know it. Do, a deer, a female deer. And let me just, hold on. I will pull up, just in case you don't know it. I will pull the lyrics up and we will do a screen share. Here we go. Ta-da! So we're going to start at Do, a deer, a female deer. Right here where she says, let's see if I can make it easy. Right? We're going to start right after that. So let me just go ahead and play an intro. Won't go too fast. Ready? And Do, a deer, a female deer. Re, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself. Far, a long, long way to run. So, a needle pulling thread. La, a note to follow. So, tea, a drink with jam and bread. That will bring us back to do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Excellent. Okay, so that is our other warm-up. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of what we're going to do next time so we can start the Italian today. So I will say it and then you say it out loud. I'll give you that space to do that. And then I'd like you to go back and review this and really kind of learn the Italian. It's very simple. There's not very many words. Okay, here we go. Caro mio ben. Caro. I flipped that R. The word is actually caro. Caro. And they flip their R. The English language is actually the only language that makes that sound. Think about it. How beautiful is that sound? Caro or caro? Exactly. So just flip the R. If you have trouble flipping the R, send me a message and I'll give you some exercises to help you learn to flip your R. Ta-da is one really good exercise. Ta-da, 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 ta-da. That can really help you get that R going. Caro mio ben. Ben, like the person Ben, but that's not the person Ben. So let's say that again. I'll say it and then you say it. Caro mio ben. Your turn. Excellent. One more little part and then we'll leave it for later. Credimi al men. Credimi al men. Give it a try. Ready? Go. Credimi al men. Excellent. So what does that mean? Credimi, credit me with this. Credimi al men. Credit me with this. So let's go over the first part again. We only have one little part and you're done with the whole first section. So let's do a little bit more of caro mio ben. Caro mio ben. Your turn. Caro mio ben. Credimi al men. Your turn. Credimi al men. My turn. Real easy part now. Senza di te. Now, I said senza. I pronounced that sa sort of like Mozart, right? It's sort of, it feels like a TSA. Senza di te. Can you do that? Ready? And senza di te. That's it. That's all we're going to do today. I will give you a PDF of this next week so that you can learn the words. It's going to be lots of fun. We're only going to learn the first part of it. You only have one little tiny, like 3 more words to learn, and then you're done. So excellent. Okay, so let's take a big breath in, everybody, and a breath out. One more breath in and a breath out. Now this time, give me a siren. Woo! All the way up and down. One more time. Woo! That really wakes your everything up. One more time. Woo! I went all the way down that time. Excellent. Okay, so this was a lesson of all warm-ups and exercises, and I want to give you one more breathing exercise to take with you for this week. This is a really great exercise. I do it with all of my students. Next lesson, next voice lesson, please bring a straw. We'll do some somatic work with a straw. So this is what I want you to do. Shh, 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 shh. Notice I'm not going shh, 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 shh. I'm not moving my jaw at all. It's all coming from my diaphragm. Shh, 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 shh. We don't sing like that, pushing our belly in, but I want you to get connected with your diaphragm, and this is a great breathing exercise. So we're going to sound like a train. We're going to do a bunch in a row. Shh, 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 shh. So it's 4 shushes, 4 times in a row. Shh, 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 shh. Again, 1, 2, ready, go. Shh, 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 shh. 1, 2, ready, go. There you go. So I hope I gave you a lot of really good warm-up exercises and ways to work on your vowels and ways to work on your breath. And I will see you next time. Have a great practice week. Next up, next week is uke class, and then after that is piano chords class. See you later, everyone. Bye-bye.